Hey everybody, it's your girl Lady J. Welcome to another episode of JQLM Radio's Community Corner right here on JQLM Radio, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. And I know it's been a while, but yes, we are back with another season. And so on this show, you're going to meet some amazing people that are giving back or doing things in the community in some shape, form, or fashion using their life lessons, their businesses, products, and or services. But before we get into that, of course, we must let you all know how to share with your family, friends, and followers on how they can tune in to JQLM Radio.
If you'd like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in to JQLM Radio, this is what you would share. You can tune in live by downloading the JQLM Radio app on your Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live via Alexa, the TuneIn app, the Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com/JQLM radio. Or just visit egoentertainmentnet.com and click the button right there on the home page. You can also connect with us via our website or social media at JQLM Radio. That's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Additionally, you can email us at jqlmradio@gmail.com. Find us under our parent company, Ego Entertainment Network, on social media at EGOENTNET. That's Ego Ent Net. You can also follow us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And last but not least, make sure you like, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network.
And now we have a quick message.
Ghost Films Entertainment presents the movie premiere Fatal Secret. The event takes place on May 31st at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema, located at 10100 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. You do not want to miss your chance to meet the star, Will Coleman. Red carpet begins at 7 p.m. and showtime begins at 8:30 p.m. Tickets are only $25. Get your tickets now on eventbrite.com. The movie premiere, Fatal Secret. If I can't have you, then no one can.
All right. And so that was an upcoming movie premiere from one of Ego's own, actor Will Coleman, who is also a community leader who gives back by mentoring young men. So now let's get into our guest today. So our guest today is none other than the owner and CEO of DJP Cosmetics, and she is a newly published author. Her name is Deria Stukes, and she owns DJP Cosmetics. Let's welcome her to JQLM Radio's Community Corner. Hey, Deria.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem. How are you?
I'm good. I am good.
Good, good. So can you tell everyone just briefly a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, things of that sort?
Okay, so my name is Deria Stukes. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I reside in South Carolina. I'm a mother of four. I'm a CEO of DJP Cosmetics. I'm an author of the book Deria's Testimony from the Pole to the Pulpit. I'm also a part of Eastern Star, where we, do so much for our community and everything, so like that in that nature.
Okay, awesome. So let's dive right in. Let's start with DJP Cosmetics. So tell us a little bit about what DJP Cosmetics is. We know that you are also an MUA, a celebrity MUA, and now an award-winning celebrity
Yes.
MUA.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about DJP Cosmetics.
The stuff out.
So go ahead and tell us a little bit about DJP Cosmetics and how did
Oh,
that come about?
DJP Cosmetics was discovered in 2017. I got into the makeup business because I used a big brand, and I won't say their name, but I used the big brand, and my skin reacted so bad to it. So I was like, I like makeup and I like playing in makeup. So I prayed about it. And I asked God, I was like, what I can do to help individuals that suffer from the same thing I experienced, where they don't have to go through this when they wear makeup. A lot of women like to wear makeup. We like to play in makeup. It's like dressing up your dolls and things so on like that. So um I just started pursuing it, and I noticed, like, chemicals is what can cause harsh to the skin. So I wanted to go a different route. 100% vegan. I know a lot of brands are saying, well, we are 100% vegan, and they have chemicals in their product. Well, DJP Cosmetics is one that is actually 100% vegan. We have papers on what's in our product and everything, so on like that, and it's no chemicals, none whatsoever. So when DJP Cosmetics got discovered, I did a whole bunch of research, and I went with one vendor because I felt like the product fit the name for DJP Cosmetics and would be able to deliver what the people are requesting.
Okay, so awesome. So with DJP Cosmetics, tell me, how are you utilizing that particular platform or business briefly, real quick, on, or I should say, in the community, or to help other people in, whether it be in business, whether it be your community or other communities.
So, well, we do a lot. Just this past Christmas Eve, we did a giveaway. DJP Cosmetics, which sponsored the giveaway. We were giving back food to our community. We fed the homeless. We gave out makeup and everything to the individuals who wore it. We were passing out. This is my eyeshadow palette. We were passing these out. We were giving them away. It has 3, 6, 9, 15 pretty colors, colorful
Hmm.
colors. We were doing all of that. And also, I help the young women who wants to become business owners for cosmetics. So I help them get started. I walk them through the beginning steps of getting their business started, like with their LLC, their EIN, things so on like that. I point them in the right direction for the right vendors so that they
Hmm.
can have 100% vegan products, because there really are not a lot of 100% vegan products that are out here that can serve
Hmm.
to the skin. So I help the young
Hmm.
who are interested in becoming CEOs of cosmetic business, because we know this is something that will always sell. It will always
Right.
sell. So I help those who are interested in becoming CEOs, who want to become their own bosses when it becomes to makeup.
Okay, and so real quick, I know we have probably about 6 minutes left, but you have a book also. You're an author called "From the Pole to the Pulpit." So, I mean, the title alone is eye catching or eye grabbing. So, tell us, just give us a synopsis of what the book is about.
Well, it's about my life story, and you know what's so funny? Well, I say funny for just cliche, but it goes hand in hand with the makeup. I was a
Mm-hmm.
And being a stripper, you have to look up the part. So that was being birthed in me while I was a dancer, to become
Hmm.
a CEO of my own cosmetic business. And so I used to sit there, and not only just that, but becoming an MUA on top of that. I used to sit
Hmm.
there and watch the makeup artists when I was staying in Florida. I used to sit there and watch them do the makeup, and I'm a fast learner. When I'm sitting in my focus is on something that I want to do, I am a fast learner with that. So it goes hand in hand. But Deria's testimony, here's my book. Deria's testimony is about my life, from when my mom and my dad moved from California, because I was born in California. When we moved from California to Detroit, how dramatically, my life changed at the age of 4. Like trauma,
Mm.
like terrifying trauma began to happen. Literally, I was only 4 years old. I was molested. Um, and when I got molested, it caused other issues. I began to feel rejected. I didn't feel loved. I began to feel fear all the time, and it just led up to the events of where I am today.
Okay. Awesome. And so tell me, with this book, real quick, how would you describe, I would say, the takeaways or the impact that your story has on other people, or what lessons would you like for people to take away from it?
So, well, my book is impacting a lot of people that read it, because a lot of people have went through what I have went through, and they're finding a way out. They want to find a way out of the trauma. They want to find a way out of the battles of the things that they've been through. I know a lot of people are trying to find a way out, and I just thank God for the story, because my testimony, because it's going to help so many, and so many individuals have who have purchased my book said thank you. Like, you just don't know, you have broken shame off of me, but really it was God that broke shame by using my story,
Hmm.
so it helps individuals become free. I tell, when I encounter with individuals, I let them know about my testimony, because it's nothing to hide. It has to be
Right.
shared, because so many people are locked in cages, like literally cages, and healing is a process. We know that it's a process. So getting out of the things that they feel like they can't get out of. If you don't mind me talking about it, I was a victim of sex trafficking, and I was a young girl. I was a runaway, and I ended up getting involved with a man and his girlfriend, and I had a
Hmm.
friend at this time, and we were runaways. We were going to
Hmm.
hours, we were doing all of these things, and we ended up getting in the wrong hands. But by the grace of God, we are here. This person, this
Awesome.
individual, was about to sell
Right.
us off. In the day that he left to try to sell us off, the girl he left us with fell asleep. And I told my friend, I said, we have to get out of here. I said, if we don't leave right now, we're going to die. I
Right. Right.
that rose up in me that knew, hey, if we don't make a move now, we're going to die. And she
Right. Right.
prayed, and I grabbed her hand, and we bust out the door, and we was running through an alley. We didn't even know where we were at, because every time we would pull to the house, leaving from the after hours, when we get in the car from the after hours, we had to be blindfolded to go where
Man,
we were.
that's a very, I would say that's a very not only relevant
Yeah,
testimony to today's times, but it's a
yeah.
very powerful testimony too, because a lot of people have or are experiencing that very same thing. And so we only have a minute or two left. Tell me, what are you doing, or what do you intend to do to pour back into or help those outside of the book with your testimony?
Well, I know we have some upcoming events for um, individuals who have been abused, individuals that has been trafficking, to mentor them, to restore them, to help them to become back whole. you know 'cause
Hmm.
so many young ladies that are out here that are lost. Actually, DJP Cosmetics is in the process of coming together and with an organization, and we are going to collide together to help women who have been through the same things that I have been through. Help them if they're struggling with their bills. Help them if they're struggling with things, so they don't have to run to the things like becoming a stripper. They know it's money in that, and
Hmm.
it's something that can help, but it also cripple the person. I would say.
Right. Right. Absolutely.
So we are coming together to bring this thing front forward for individuals who are in need, the women who are in need, the women who are in need with the children who have been abused, who have been raped, who have been neglected, who don't have family, those things like that in that nature. Ones who are victims of sex trafficking, ones who are victims of being a sex slave in their own home, you know. So
Right.
yes, we're coming together to get funding and doing things like that for them. So these mothers won't run to these things or feel like they have to run to an individual who know well they don't have good intentions for them.
Right. Okay. And so tell everyone, how can they get your book? How can they purchase DJP Cosmetics, and how can they connect with and follow you?
Okay, well, you can follow me. I am on Instagram as DJP Cosmetics LLC. Also, I am on Instagram. My personal page is Gifted Hands by Deria. Also, you can find me on Facebook as Deria Page, and also on Facebook as DJP Cosmetics. You can get my book off of Amazon Prime. All you have to do is just type in Deria's testimony from the pole to the pulpit. And you can click the link in my bio to get to my website where if you want to look and purchase. We have foundations, we have lip gloss, the makeup that I wear. I always wear DJP Cosmetics. I keep DJP Cosmetics on my face. Of course, I'm the walking billboard for it. You can click the link in my bio, and also you can click the link in my bio if you having trouble with trying to find my book. The link is in my bio too as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Daria, for sharing a little bit of your testimony and your book, and your line with us. And I think it's awesome with what you're trying to do with everything that God has given you, the gifts He's given you, the businesses that He's given you, and the testimonies that He's given you to give back to the community in some shape, form, or fashion. So I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
All right, you all. So we are now down to the last minute of JQLM Radio's Community Corner. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in again to this segment of JQLM Radio's Community Corner with your girl, Lady J, right here on JQLM Radio, a division of Ego Entertainment Network. And until next time, make sure that you find someone or something to connect with so you too can give back to your community.